agricultural and for the industrial purposes, and for the many other purposes as well. Next slide. So now, what are the environmental impacts of the climate change? Climate change not only impacts our environment, but it also results in the health issues. And the impacts of the climate on the environment includes the rising global temperatures, melting of the polar ice caps, rising sea levels, and changing weather patterns. Next slide. Renewable energy. So one of the solution that is how we can address climate change is the transition to renewable energy. We have one question from participant that how carbon dioxide and methane change our climate. Carbon dioxide and methane change our climate in a negative way, not in a positive way. The burning of the fossil fuels and the discharge of the industrial effluents and gases into the atmosphere, they hamper our environment and the climate in a negative way, and they can also cause many health and the skin diseases as well. They make our climate not suitable for breathing as well, and it also results in many diseases and breathing issues. So carbon dioxide and methane changes our climate in a negative ways. So that is why I always say that we have to prevent the unnecessary spread of the anthropogenic activities. We have to stop the burning of fossil fuels. We should plant as many trees as we can because they help to keep our environment and our air clean as well. So renewable energy is one of the solution to address climate change, and that is we should transit to the solar, wind, and the hydropower. These energies produce fewer emissions, and these are a key to a sustainable future. And sustainability and a sustainable future start from us. So if we start taking steps from our locality and from our community, so that would lead to a very positive impact. As I'm also running one of my women-led platform, that is the Women in Climate Pakistan. So in that we are raising awareness about the climate, impacts of climate change, mitigation, and the other strategies that can hamper the impacts of the climate change, and how women can come at the forefront and can lead towards the eco-friendly and the sustainable solutions. So I would state that instead of non-renewable energy sources, we should switch our options, or we should resort to the renewable energy because it produces fewer emissions. So if it will produce fewer emissions, so it will lead to less emissions of the gases like methane and the carbon dioxide that causes climate change. Climate change is something, it's a global issue. It means that our air is not breathable, and we are witnessing some change, unavoidable change in our atmosphere and the environment. And our climate is changing negatively. So that is how it impacts our environment, our society, and the living and the non-living things as well. Next slide. So now when we have to address the impacts of the climate change, so we look at the two strategies. One is the mitigation and one is the adaptation. So first of all, we look at the fact that what is the mitigation strategy. Mitigation strategies include increasing the energy efficiency, reforestation like planting of more trees, and changing consumption and production patterns. Every individual can contribute by reducing their carbon footprint.